we'll see Oklahoma City taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports Fans. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. So the Lakers win the tip. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Durant outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Adams and it's the 5 down low.
And there's the first bucket of the game.
Yeah, that's a nice tone setter out of the gate.
The Thunder, and especially Kevin Durant, seem to be on the clock for when are they going to win a title. But they still haven't closed the deal yet.
And, Kevin, there's no guarantee that you'll win a title. Even if you are a really good team with star players, it just doesn't always automatically happen. I mean, that's not a given, even though they're chipping away at it and have made some great progress over the last 4 or 5 years. Those things are hard to get.
Here's Johnson following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Here's Davis. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. On defense, the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Shoots the 3. And Hill with the block. Westbrook drives in. Shot clock at 6. Impressive shot there, making it on the move.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Here's Bryant. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
And here's Kobe for 3. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Fast break, the Lakers. Kobe with the ball. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Westbrook. Again, Oklahoma City.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
Russell Westbrook, maybe the most athletic and explosive point guard ever to play in the NBA. As some people would say, what about you?
Well, you know, it's hard to say ever. But Russell Westbrook clearly plays with the kind of ferocity that I've not seen at the point guard position. The only guy that comes to mind is probably Derrick Rose prior to his injury. I think Westbrook's aggression, powering through contact, probably gives him the edge. He plays almost angry.
A lot of torque.
A lot of torque. I mean, it's something to behold. I've not quite seen a guy at the point guard spot bring that kind of athleticism and speed and tenacity to the position.
Well, I like how you mentioned Rose because I would agree, and that's a great way to kind of figure out where he is when Rose is healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
The pre-injured Rose was...
He was right in that same category.
You got it. And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game. And Russell Westbrook, maybe the most explosive first step in the league. He doesn't just get an angle on his defender. He leaves them completely behind with a free run to launch all those shots around the rim.
Young's checked in for Johnson. And let's take a quick look at the point guards this year, racking up the most steals per game. 5th, Russell Westbrook.
And with these guys, they're always going to give you an outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. And it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
And that kind of aggression is exactly what you need from your point guard, Steve. At the point of attack, he sets the tone for your defense. And this bunch gives their counterparts very little room to operate on the perimeter.
And that one's good.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Cantor checked in for Steven Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Waiters in for Andre Robertson. And Young, here we go. Offensive rebound. And it's blocked. Outside Westbrook. Waiters up top. Back to Westbrook. Takes it off the glass. Westbrook's got 13. Lakers trailed by 3. Clarkson passes to Hill. The drive by Bryant. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Kobe. And the Lakers making a change here. Lynn's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. DJ Augustine's checked in for Russell Westbrook. That's good.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
You can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at...
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder lead by 5. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, Steve, Clark, what do you think?
And this team has done a nice job on the glass. I think that's how they've built this lead. They've been very physical, really established a presence in the paint.
Well, they've chased down those balls. As soon as they've hit the iron, they've been chasing them down. It's been a solid effort by them.
Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. Hill is out there with Davis, and it's Young in at the 3 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Los Angeles making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Ibaka comes in for Nick Collison. Kevin Durant's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Roberson in for Dion Waiters. Who could forget Jeremy Lin's dynamic and dramatic emergence with the Knicks back in early 2012? He went from an end-of-the-bench type player struggling just to stay Clark in the league to a national storyline in a matter of weeks.
Yeah, it was insanity for sure. I mean, and his play has settled to where he's a quality rotation player now. And quite honestly, I think he's more comfortable not having to be a media fixture like he was during that Linsanity phase. I think he's much more understated and doesn't really enjoy the spotlight. And this is much more comfortable for him where he is.
Let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, there's no doubting that center Steven Adams came to the league ready to rumble. As Kendrick Perkins put it, he acts like he grew up on the farm chasing hogs. But Adams said it had more to do with growing up playing rugby. He said it was, quote, a combination of that and trying to survive against my brothers and sisters. Keep in mind, he's the youngest of 18 siblings, Kevin.
He doesn't mind taking some licks, Doris. He just keeps coming. Thank you.
You know, and whether or not Jeremy Lin enjoys celebrity, the NBA was certainly taking advantage of his popularity in Asia last season. The Rockets played a couple of preseason games in Taiwan, and even as he joins the Lakers now, I still think that'll be something that the league and the Lakers will be able to take advantage of.
Price is checked in for the Lakers. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Westbrook's checked in. Wayne Ellington's checked in for the Lakers. Westbrook drives in to the left wing. Here's Roberson. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And you know, despite all the attention and promotion, Lynn is still a young player with room to grow. Probably not a star, but from an undrafted player glued to the bench in his first 2 seasons, he has come a long way.
It's really an admirable story. They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Here's Westbrook. And that one's good. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers with some changes. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Hill. And it's Clarkson in for Kobe. Then for the Thunder, Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Andre Robertson. Waiters dishes to Westbrook. An even 3-on-3 break. Durant with the steal. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. And Waiters kicks to Collison. Westbrook wide open. He fires. No good on the 3.
Wes Johnson, the former number 4 pick back in 2010. He was a bust in Minnesota, but he shot better in his 4th season. And once he was moved to kind of a small 4, like the shooting power forward spot, he really found a niche for himself.
It's Westbrook with the drive.
Russell Westbrook, one of the best success stories when it comes to converting a scoring guard to playing the point. But it's his overall talent that's made him successful. His will, his competitiveness, and his incredible athleticism.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Black's checked in for Randall. And Nick Young is subbed in for Johnson. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. That shot a little beyond his normal range. And that's now 21 points for Russell Westbrook.
And Westbrook is a phenomenal rebounder and scorer at the point guard position. He gets steals. He really is one of the stat sheet stuffer supreme guys in the league.
That's good. Westbrook's got 23 points.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
There's the double team with Westbrook. The shot by Clarkson, no good. The Thunder leading by 7.